Hi guys, there's something I came today with. You see this line? I think you can see it. I captioned it A. This line goes from this place to this longest finger of everybody's, you know, palm. I know in some cases some may not have it, yes. But for those who have this line, if it channels to this longest finger, this person is an extremist. There's something I want to, you know, bring out of this. A little different from maybe what you know about it. And look at this other one. I have captioned it B. This one goes from this place straight in between the pointing finger and the longest finger. This one is in between them. This one is emotional line. It gives its motion. Yes. When you see anyone with this line A, that is line of extremism, be careful how you follow him or her. And also when you see someone with the line B, be careful how you follow him or her. Do you know why? These lines you see in people's hand have a lot to do with person's past life. The line is not just there. If you check the person's line, if you are able to see the person's picture of that person that reincarnated, the person's past life, it won't be the same it is now, except in some cases, depending on the person's personal wish. Except if somebody has made a wish and said, in fact, I like the way I am in this life. I love all that I have done. The person has no regret and have wished to also do like that. But in most cases, universe doesn't give you exactly what you requested. But that your wish, it could be a reason behind the repetition, but it's in a rare case. In most cases, it changes, it varies. Because of the life you lived with any of this type of hearts. Person with line of extremism, the one that is in the longest finger, this person, in most cases, lived an emotional kind of life in the past life. And this person was traumatized by people because of the emotion. The person wasn't able to do much, wasn't able to put food on table. This person was a kind of lazy to an extent that he or she wished he had been a hardworking person. This person was also traumatized in the time past by loved ones. The love he showed to people, he or she never got any. Or even if he or she got, just little. And that is why the person had the wish of coming next life to be a very active human being. Not to give love again, not to give in to emotions again. And this person is dealing with it now with extremism. People with extremism, that their heart is in this finger. These people don't see anything called love. They are not seeing love. Their love is in work, is in force, is in energy. In fact, you could call them workaholics. If you're expecting them to show you love, you might be making a mistake because they are not intentionally doing what they are doing. is their the pattern of their destiny that is controlling them, the karma that is controlling them. So you that doesn't have that workaholic for workforce following them, living your own karma that you are paying off, you'll be making a grave mistake that you may cry had I known at the end, because it's not your pattern, it's not how the universe have patterned you to do. That is not what you are doing. And before somebody could have this line of extremism, that person must have been injured in the time past, emotionally or physically. This person is coming with every tenacity to revenge. If the parents of this child did not find out on time and began to channel his or her mind into what is good, this person will grow up with this extremism into negativities, which might affect the child, affect his relations, affect the society. But if the parents found out on time and start talking to this person and channel this energy to something that is very good, because if these people with this hotline on their workforce, if they channel it to company, to as a manager of a company, they will do extremely well. If they are book writers, they will, in fact, writing will be their hobby. They can skip meals to write because that is their hobby. That is where their energy, where their heart has been channeled to working. Are they in science? Are they in arts? They will do extremely well. But if you didn't channel it and they mistakenly channels it into wrong things, nothing stops them. Even you, the mother, even you, the father, the loved ones, no one is free from his or her brutalities because the person was wrongly raised against his or her destiny. So the past life that the person suffered, that is what the person is trying to correct now. And that of the person on the B line, this emotional person, these are the people that were so extreme in the past life. They don't care. They offended their loved ones. They didn't have emotion for people, to their children. They were extreme. They were careless to their loved ones. Nature has channeled them to come back with emotion, natural emotion, to amend their parts, what they spoiled in the time past. So if they didn't make haste to to repair it, to correct it, they will still collect in their next life, even on this life they are in. If parents didn't find out on time and tell them things about this, so that even if they are picking information or knowledge from somebody with hearts of extremism, they will not pick all. They will make them to understand that they are here on earth to appease the heart of people. And this type of people, their parents should make sure they engage them, right from on time, so that they will be up and doing. Because these people don't take time to become lazy. If something substantial, seriously, is not done on time, they will be lazy because they are working between their hearts and their workforce. So they don't have that too much attention to work. Therefore, parents have a strong role to play in a child's life. When that child is born newly, find out where the child's heart is and begin to direct the child rightly so that this child does not miss his or her tracks. Even if he or she, even the person with extremism, if he's speaking from somebody, should not pick totally. The person with emotion, if you are picking from people, if you are learning from people, because you are bound to learn from people, one thing or the other. Don't copy verbatim. Don't learn everything hook, line, and sinker. Remember your objective here on earth and work with it. Though it's not everything about this hotline, but because of the length of this video, I want to stop so far. I know there are people. Let me briefly talk about these people. Maybe the people that this hotline will go direct to this place. This line, hotline, when it goes directly to this line, that is the pointing finger. When it goes there, those people are goal oriented. They are goal oriented. When they have objective, they don't stop until they would have achieved that goal. And these people, they mostly have good goal oriented because their heart is at the wisdom finger. This finger, that is wisdom finger. It's a hand of wisdom, amamihe. So when their heart channels there, they always goal oriented. They achieve their goals. Even if they will laugh, they will put their goal ahead of the love. Even if they are loving you, their goal of achievements is ahead of the love. If that goal, if their love, as in, if they are not seeing the goal on the love they are going to love you, they won't love you. They love you, they are goal oriented. They have achievements, mostly of good things. Mostly of good things. These people have, heart of consciousness of what is good for them. They always know what is good for them, what they want, and they'll pursue it carefully until they would have made sure they have achieved their goal, which will appease their hearts. So in achieving that goal, they will not love you. That is where their love is. They have goal in everything they do. They do it with objective, with goal. Anything at all. If I should say, that is the best hotline, because they are good, goal oriented, and they stop at nothing from achieving it. But if the thing enters inside too much, if the thing enters, maybe it didn't stop here or here, it enters too much, the goal orienting will be too much. The goal orienting will be, if you meet them at workplace, they're only thinking of how they will shine, how they will come, though they have wisdom, but the thing is, too much of everything is bad. It's too bad. Though that they will be doing visible things that the management, everybody will see that they are the qualified people for it. But because the goal is too much, they will be too much goal oriented. So the love will not be too much. The love they will attach to human being will not be too much. They are only working to satisfy their brain, their mind, and not you and not whoever. Unlike when it is, somehow it is just pointed at this place. So because of the length of the video so far, let me stop and continue next time. I know why I brought this thing, so that you learn, so that you don't get deceived. Everybody is paying his or her karma. Everybody is here on destiny purpose, and for that destiny purpose, don't deviate unnecessarily. Don't copy people verbatim. hook, line, and sinker. Be wise in coping. Learn the one that will help you pay off your karma and come back a better person. Don't copy the one that will jeopardize your reincarnational time. There is nothing except reincarnation after death. As far as every planted thing germinates, every human being that dies reincarnates. See you in my next video. Thank you. If you have question or comment or any other thing you want me to tell you, I will tell you. I know why I've not been teaching. I don't want to be teaching too much about this thing, because I do get a whole lot of revelations about this type of people's destiny. What goes in people's destiny and life. I used to get a whole lot of information about it. But when the need comes up, I'll be coming up to debunk or to expose that knowledge so that you understand. Thank you. See you in my next video.